Welcome back to our channel, Thrifty Day. Today I'm going to be working on a quarantine birthday layout. I'm just going to do all three of my girls' birthdays since they've each had one now in quarantine. So I have just memories from their birthdays from this past year. Abby went and had some curbside pickup presents. That was her birthday. Hannah, we had everyone send in mail. And Lizzy had like the traditional birthday. I have some stickers from Peachy Keen and some vintage wrapping paper. I'm going to use washi tape and regular double stick tape and craft bond and a stapler. So let's get started. I'm just going to find a page that will work best for what I have in mind. I'm going to need 3 pages. So this particular page works because I could use the front and back. So I'm going to start by putting this little piece of vintage style wrapping paper on the white lined paper. I'm just going to cut it down with a ruler. It doesn't need to look perfect because it's going to get mostly covered anyway. So it was really easy just to kind of put it on there. I'm going to use the craft bond to just stick it directly onto that lined paper. And I don't really care that it's too big because I'll just fold it over. I'll trim the excess off the top. And you won't even be able to see it because by the time I work on the other side, it will get covered as well. So the best part you'll be able to see, and the more kind of raw edges you really won't be able to see because they'll be covered with all the stuff I have in my mind that I want to put on the pages. So I use my bone folder to make sure it's nice and flat. See, there's a whole bunch of excess, so I'm going to trim the top off. But then what's on the side, I'm just going to fold over because it's just doesn't really need to be cut. And so I'm just going to use the craft bond and fold it right over. And how cute are those little images though? Perfect for birthdays. If you have ever purchased a Magic Memory book, it may have come wrapped in this paper because this is just a scrap from Magic Memory books I have shipped out of my home. I love that paper the most though because it's so cute. I am going to use a thick piece of washi tape though to secure the center. Just so it doesn't lift or anything. It's really simple. You just put half on one page and half on the other. I like this washi tape because it looks like postage stamps, vintage postage stamps. And so the first page I'm going to start with actually is Abby's page. It was a curbside present pickup party. She wanted some clothes from her favorite vintage shop called Melrose Vintage. It's in Uptown Whittier. I had this really great olive green dot scrap piece of paper that I think my friend sent me in the mail just because she was so nice to send it. And it went perfectly with that real 70s orange colored library card, which just went perfect because Abby is definitely a 70s girl. She loves that 70s style. So I didn't bother making the scrapbook piece perfect because it was going to get covered and it just went on there perfectly. I am going to, once again, though, put some washi tape on the center so it doesn't lift. So that's not super sticky washi tape, but it's okay because it's not like, anything that serious that needs to stay. So I'm just going to put it all together. That's a business card, those little jeans. It's the Melrose Vintage business card. Oh my gosh, so cute. That's why I always save business cards because how wonderful is that? It's just got such great graphics. It's perfect for memory books or scrapbooks or junk journals. So I'm using double stick tape. I'm just going to double stick tape everything right down. I'm going to put the library card first because I'm going to do my journaling on there, and then I'm going to put Abby's picture right over it. And I love the way that came out. So the next thing I'm going to add is that Melrose Vintage business card. And then I want to add that really cute Peachy Keen sticker. I'm going to link her shop below because she makes adorable stickers. I actually just bought a few more this past week. I can't wait to get them. She's super easy to work with and ships very quickly. So you will want to check out her sticker shop. And I'm just going to put washi tape right on the side. And then I'm also going to lift that flap open and put some on the inside so it's nice and secure. I'm going to use my bone folder to make sure that that crease is really solid. And I'm just going to put that shop small sticker on there because that's something I'm going to try to do almost all the time now, is support the small businesses around us. And then I just added my receipt. I liked the branding on the top of the receipt with their name. I thought it looked nice. And this page is pretty much done. I'm going to add some photo corners to the picture, and that's really about it. I kind of just liked the way this one looked because it had a nice little vintage feel. It was well branded. I love the business card, and I love the sticker. So that one's ready to go. Easy peasy. And I'm going to add that paper clip just to make sure that card stays secure for a bit. Hannah's birthday, was a different kind of birthday. She doesn't love her birthdays. We had people send in cards, and I made this special magic memory book out of all the birthday cards for her, and she loves it. And I mean, we got so many cards. It was crazy and wonderful. We had so many beautiful people send her goodies, and this was an envelope, and somebody took the time to put that beautiful little Tinkerbell sticker on there. So I've saved it, and now it's going to be a pocket for my magic memory book and my memories of her birthday. But that's a picture of her with our dogs, because, you know, our dogs are a big part of our lives. I just added this little yellow doily, though, for a pop of color. I just put craft bond on there and stuck it right onto the page. That way the page wasn't just a flat piece of paper. You know me, I like all the stuff. So doilies dry very quickly, so I just even put glue right on the top so it's nice and flat. And then I trim the excess off. Hannah's birthday was really special, though, because she's actually 18. And as a mama of a disabled child, it was a rough milestone for me because we had fought for a lot for her. But I was happy to see that she enjoyed this birthday so much, because she usually doesn't like her birthdays. But she really loved the magic memory book filled with cards and stickers and bracelets and well wishes, and she looks through it and she still loves it. So it's actually, this birthday has been a wonderful memory, even if it was a bit difficult at the start. I'm going to use some double stick tape on this envelope. I had ripped this stamp off because I saved them in the back of her magic memory book, all the stamps. So I just have to be careful not to put the double stick tape all the way through. So I just stick it right onto the page. I am going to secure it with washi tape on either side, though, because, you know, envelopes are kind of thick. So I'm just going to secure it down. And I ended up making it a little bit tight so the picture doesn't go in super easily. But that's definitely okay. It's not anything that's going to make or break the book here. It's an old envelope. We're just going to make it happen. So I end up making a little tab, you'll see in the end, and I tape down some of those corners to make it a little easier. The other thing I really wanted to put on there was these little Post-it notes that somebody sent her because she loves Inside Out. And so Joy is her favorite, Joy and Bing Bong. So it was important to me to put Joy on there because it really represents her. She always says she's happy. So I also used some of those little Post-its on the back of the photo so that when she pulls it out, she could see her favorite characters. She can see Bing Bong and sadness and anger. And then I'm actually, even in the end, after I put some washi tape just to secure these down, I actually end up using sadness on the other side as a little photo pull. And sadness is actually my favorite because I definitely can relate to sadness. And we always joke that I'm definitely the sadness in the family. So it was also important to me to kind of represent myself since this was my magic memory book. And I made this page for Hannah. So I end up putting that on there, you'll see in a minute. And then I'm just going to add some stickers and definitely add journaling on that envelope, you'll see. So there I am. I'm going to poke right through. I'm just going to staple it right on. I just staple a lot of things. I actually like the way staples look. They give like a nice little industrial feel, and I think that's great. I'm going to add a little sticker from Eliza Ryan Design because, you know, I just love that. It says Poppin' Good, and it matched so well. It looks very vintage. And I kind of went to move on to Lizzy's page, her 21st birthday, and I remembered, oh my gosh, I have that cute stamp sticker from Peachy Keen I have to add on there because it was all about letters and whatnot, birthday letters. So I added that, and it was perfect. So for Lizzy's birthday, it was that very traditional COVID, quarantine, car parade, honking family thing. You all know, you've seen them everywhere. They're loud and they're kind of obnoxious, but they were very big at the beginning of quarantine, and her birthday was this past April. So she was at the very beginning of quarantine where those parties were like every other day. So she turned 21. We started the day with mimosas. Her and her boyfriend sat on the roof, literally on the roof of our house, and they drank mimosas. And our dogs, we put party hats on them. They loved the parade of cars and everyone honking. And it was actually just a really fun day. So Spud was actually our foster dog. He was adopted into a wonderful home. We miss him every day, though, because he was just the best dog ever. He was our first foster dog, and he loved that little party hat. I'm telling you, that was the cutest dog ever. The best little pit bull I've ever known in my life. And then Ellie is the other dog with the little party hat on. But they loved it. They sat in the front yard. Everybody was honking, and Lizzy got a big kick out of that because she helps a lot with the dogs. I just added that little card so I could journal on. And then I found my photo corners, and I added those to most of the corners just to make those pictures pop. I think it makes them come off the page a little bit, and it adds a dimension. And you know me, I like adding lots of stuff. So the only other thing I'm going to add to Lizzy's page besides the fold out of the happy birthday sign that we used is some stickers and some washi tape. So I'm just going to start getting all my supplies out to do that. And you'll see how I add the happy birthday fold out soon too. I love the way that looked, and it also created journaling. That was the birthday sign we actually had hanging in our living room when she woke up in the morning, and I saved that packaging. So I just cut the excess off because I didn't need all of that. And then I added this cute little cloud scrapbook paper to the back so I could journal on, just with double stick tape, super easy. And then I'm going to use that same washi tape technique to add this as a flip out onto the end of the page as soon as I trim the excess off. But that was such a great little birthday sign. I got it at Walmart, I think, and it was all of like $8, but it really added a lot to the living room with her presents, and we had balloons, and it was a lot of fun. So I definitely recommend those. They're not very expensive, and they really are a fun decoration. So I'm glad I kept this little piece from the packaging because it made a really cute flip out and a nice memory from her 21st birthday. I can't believe my daughter is 21. Where have the years gone? Absolutely crazy. So I'm just going to add washi tape in the middle. I have to remove one of the photo corners though, because otherwise it would have just been too bulky. So I took that right off, and I add my favorite washi tape right into the middle, and I fold it right over. And I'm going to add just a few little embellishments, some stickers, my favorite Keep Rollin' roller skate sticker from Eliza Ryan Design, and then a few other little washi tape snips. But other than that, these pages are done. It was very simple, just a lot of stuff. I was lucky that I kind of kept a lot of stuff, because when you have all the little things, it really makes pages so simple. I didn't have to buy a thing to do it, to create them. It was just stuff I saved from the day, so it was really nice. So I'm going to go through and do my journaling, and I will show you what it all looks like as soon as I'm done. I'm just going to add a little more washi tape though to the top because it looked unfinished to me. So now that I've added that, I feel like it looks a little bit more complete. And that washi tape is so pretty. It just added a little bit of color to the top too. And I was so happy with how it turned out. So here it is with my journaling. And you can see how the business card opens up for Abby's curbside party pickup. And then this was Hannah's letters from literally around the world. We had people who sent letters from around the world for her. Cute little stickers from Eliza Ryan Design and Peachy Keen. And Lizzy's quarantine honking parade party down the street. I added a little tag too from the piece that I cut that's stuck down to her page. So yeah, if you had quarantine birthdays, I hope this inspires your creations, because it was a lot of fun to make. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.